Distinguishing results are the function of your thoughts. Now, this has been a popular subject matter with the distribution of the famous movie called The Secret, which I think Oprah made famous. Now, this is a spiritual premise that your thoughts create your reality. It's a spiritual premise that we see in Buddhism. And unfortunately, I don't like what the mainstream did with it. They made it all about, mansions and limousines and so on. I think there is an important inquiry into looking at our reality and seeing, okay, if we're not happy with certain aspects, then it's really important to examine our thinking, to examine our thoughts. And often we're not really that aware of the thoughts. It reminds me of when I was at a silent meditation retreat. And what's great about those is there's no running away from your thoughts. So you really get to know the thoughts that are there that you may not be noticing. And one of them was this anger, and this was many years ago, this anger, this resentment that I still had for my mother, and which was creating an unpleasant relationship with her. So that was a really valuable thing to see. So a great thing to do is to examine your reality, see what you're not happy with, and really take a look at the thoughts that are coming through your mind, because those thoughts are creating feelings and beliefs. And we know that your belief system is creating your reality. And so this is something I learned. Luckily, I learned this a long time ago when I was a young woman and I began a career as an artist. I had to really generate my own income. And I read a book called Creative Visualization, which was all about using your thoughts to create the reality you want. And so in a very short amount of time, when I was able to write down what my goals were and to really control the thoughts, in a very little amount of time, I was able to bring in the things that I thought were impossible as a young woman, to have my own apartment, to have my own vehicle, to have a successful business that could sustain me. And I was able to acquire those things in about a year and a half by really taking a good look at my belief system and my thoughts. And those thoughts create the feelings, and those feelings are what magnetize your reality to you and manifest what you want. So it's a really important inquiry to look at your reality, to see what you're not happy with, and to really take close examination of your thinking and where your thinking is not creating the reality that you want. And often giving it up to God is a great way to attract something that is even better than what you imagined.